it's Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade For, and welcome to my channel. Okay, today we are going to make a tier tray and a riser using everything from Dollar Tree, and then we're going to decorate it for Valentine's Day with everything from Dollar Tree. So everything today will be Dollar Tree. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna make these, but then I need to spray paint them. My issue is it is 19 degrees outside with 3 inches of snow on the ground. So I'm gonna have to try to rig up something in the garage so I can spray paint in there without getting paint all over my husband's stuff. But, so if you're seeing this video, then it worked. But okay, so like I said, we're gonna use everything from Dollar Tree. So, all right, let's start with the riser first. Or like, I say riser, like a cake stand, just whatever you kind of want to call it. I am going to use this tray from Dollar Tree, and I love how like feminine and dainty looking it is. Do you see? Look at the scalloped edges that go all the way around it. It's so pretty. This is something they have year round. This is like the wedding kind of fancier section at my Dollar Trees. So it's this, and I also noticed they changed the labels. So whichever one you happen to find in the store, it's, you know, this. It's the same thing, just the labels are different. Okay, so I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna use this candy jar. It's also plastic. This is also like in the wedding section. And if you see in the store, it comes with this fancy little lid too. So if you see like that, that's what it is. All right, so I'm gonna use this. All right. See, well, that's what we have. Now I'm going to use this super glue gel from Dollar Tree because I could not find my E6000 anywhere. So I'm just going to do this super glue gel, but I'm also going to do hot glue. This is for like long-term hold. Hot glue is for instant hold. That way I can go ahead and start painting it, hopefully. All right. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this upside down. I'm going to put some of this gel glue around the rim of my cup. All right, so I've got this super glue all the way around the edge of this canister, candy dish, whatever you want to call this. All right, so I got that. Now I'm also going to take my hot glue gun and just put it around this also. That way I can go ahead and get this to stick. Just trying to stay on the edge of it. All right, so I've got this glue on here. I'm gonna stick it right down in the center of my tray. So just kind of eye it, get it where you want it. I'm gonna hold this down until my hot glue dries. All right. So there is that one. Just a little kind of fanciness. Okay, so I'm gonna set this to the side and let it kind of continue to dry. All right, next we're going to do our tier tray. Once again, I'm gonna use this fancy tray. I love this tray, and I just love, like I said, how just feminine and dainty, and I'm gonna decorate this for Valentine's Day, so I just think it's perfect. All right, so I'm gonna take these off. All right, so I have 2 of these. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add little feet to the bottom of the first one, and I'm gonna use ping pong balls from Dollar Tree. So this is gonna be the little legs of our tier tray. All right, so I'm just gonna get me 4 of these out. So I have 4 out. Okay, I'm gonna adjust you so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these ping pong balls and like right here, like in the center. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna take a little of this super glue gel from Dollar Tree. Just put me a little dab of glue back here. And I'm also gonna take my hot glue and kind of just put it around it. And I'm just gonna sit this down right there. Hold it and wait for it to dry. There's that one. Okay. Once again, put me some gel glue back here. I'm gonna use some hot glue. just for that instant hold. Okay, just kind of find out where my glue is. All right, put that on there. It's gonna hold this. Now don't press too hard because these ping pong balls want to cave in. So just add some pressure, but not too much to where it caves in on you. Okay. I just want to show you. So, okay, there's your outside ring. I'll put them on this inside ring. So one there, one there. Now I'm gonna try to go as even as I can to put them down here on this opposite end. All right. Okay, so I now have these hot glued on here with a little of this gel glue. Now I will say, because this is plastic on plastic, more hot glue than less of this, because I used too much of this and they kept wanting to roll and not stick. So a little bit of this, and then just like I said, just a lot more hot glue. Like I said, this is plastic on plastic. So there you go. So I got that. All right, now I am gonna use one of these candles from Dollar Tree, and I've already used this. Like I use this for something else, but I love the height that it gives. So I'm just gonna use this, stick that on there. All right, so once again, I'm just gonna load this down with some of my gel glue right on the bottom, like right where the height is. Into some of this gel glue. Okay, so I got that on there. I'm gonna do my hot glue gun also. Like I said, this is for the instant hold. I'm gonna put a lot, like right down inside there. Okay, and I'm gonna place this center, yeah, right in the center. And I'm just gonna hold this down until it starts to dry. Okay, so I have this one glued on here. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna put some glue right here, this gel glue right along the edge of this candle. This is for my long-term hold. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my hot glue gun for that instant hold. All right, I'm gonna go right in the center of this as best as I can. And I'm just gonna hold down until that hot glue dries. Okay, so this is now gel glued, and be careful because it's super glue. So of course, I mean, in a video, I'm either burning myself or I'm gonna glue my fingers together. So I did. These fingers got glued together and I had to slowly pull them apart. So be careful. Okay, so you see, this is glued together. Now it's not completely dry and sealed, so I don't want to mess with it too much. But I'm going to attempt, like I said, 19 degrees and 3 inches of snow outside. So I'm going to attempt to go in the garage and spray paint this one white. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to use Krylon Matte White, because this is what I had at the house. So I'm going to use this one right here. And like I said, it's in the matte finish. So I got that one for this. And then for my riser, I'm going to do it in this very pretty red. And it's a gloss, so it's shiny. And it's apple red. And this is Rust-Oleum. So that's going to be on this one. All right, I'm gonna go try this, so we'll see. Okay, but here they are. Okay, now they each have about 3 coats of spray paint on each of them. Like I said, it's 19 degrees outside with 3 inches of snow on the ground. So I don't have the best paint job on these. When it actually warms up a little bit more, I will take them back outside and probably give them another like good coat of paint. But right now, like I said, this is 3 coats of paint, so I just kind of want to go ahead and do this. But yeah, but when it does warm up outside, I will like fix these up a little bit better. But all right, but they look so cute. Like I said, you know, look at that. Look how cute that is. Okay, so this pop of red is perfect for Valentine's Day, for Christmas, for 4th of July, like very patriotic, during the summer, like strawberry decor, and you know, or if you use red in your kitchen, you know, year round, it's just so pretty. So that one. And then you have just a classic white that matches anything. And if you're getting ready to host maybe like a baby shower or a bridal shower, this, like I said, with that, you know, the scalloped edging, it's just so dainty and feminine. So I think this would be really great to display food and stuff on. But because I did spray paint this, so you want to put like a liner or something. So because, you know, spray paint is not food safe, but. All right, so enough of me talking. Let's decorate these. And once again, we're gonna use everything from Dollar Tree. All right, let's move that. We're gonna decorate this little red one first, okay? Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna use this sign from Dollar Tree, which is like the little table setter. So I'm gonna kind of sit that like right here. This is a bundle from Walmart. Now this is 97 cents, so it's less than $1, but it's just something that I had around here. But Dollar Tree also has some of this kind of greenery. It's mixed with flowers, so you kind of have to pop it off of the flowers. So just any greenery you have around the house. So I'm gonna kind of take this bundle right here that I have. And I'm just gonna kind of place this behind it. Okay, so just something kind of like that. Just kind of sit that back behind it. Then I'm going to take this little mini rolling pin that we made together in my last video. And if you didn't see how we made this little rolling pin, I'll link it down in the description. And then I'll also put it at the end of this video. So all you have to do is just click on the picture. But yeah, that is made from everything from Dollar Tree. So once again, all I did, I just popped off a couple of these little stems. So I just have a few right here, and I'm just gonna lay them on this tray. Just kind of lay them right there. Okay. Kind of put that one back there. Okay. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna lay it right on top of that greenery. Okay. So I'm just gonna sit that right there. Okay. Now right here, I am gonna put this little marshmallow that we made using foam dice from Dollar Tree. Now this is the one that we made together in that same video with the rolling pin. Now a lot of you had asked about doing hair, like adding like the milk chocolate running down. So I kind of played around and I made this one right here. And look how cute that is. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you how to make this one. So if you're interested in how to do the chocolate for hair, stick around to the end. Okay, so maybe stick that one like right there. Ah, look how cute that is. And then just add you a little bit more greenery. You know, just kind of pop you another little head off or a little stem, whatever you have. And just place you a little bit more greenery for warmth. But, I mean, do you see how cute this is? And this was using everything from Dollar Tree. I love it. So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one to the side. Okay, so now that we have our tier tray, we're going to decorate it with items from Dollar Tree, but we also have a couple that we're gonna make together. So, okay, we're gonna take this. First off, I'm gonna take the red coffee mug from Dollar Tree. This is the new ones they have out. I'm just gonna stick that right down here. So I'm just gonna sit that right there. Okay. So inside this cup, I'm gonna put some of these Carnival Pops from Dollar Tree, just the little pink swirled candy hearts. You can either leave it in the packaging or you can open it, or you can open it up. Let's see. All right. Ah, look how pretty that sucker is. That swirl, like very like marbleized. Okay. Now what you may wanna do is like stick you some like tissue paper or something down in here. I'm just gonna take some paper towels. I'm gonna wad this up and I'm gonna just stick that down in there. You won't even see that. Okay, then I'm gonna stick some suckers. Okay, since we're not gonna eat these suckers, this is just for decorations. So I stuck a little bit of my greenery in here just for some warmth. And just kind of make it look a little bit fuller too. Okay, so I have that. I'm just gonna stick this right here. So there's that one. Okay, so now we're gonna make some really cute pieces to put on our tray. So I'm gonna take this crate, Dollar Tree Crafter Square section. I'm gonna take this crate and pull the sticker off. Now with this, and you have probably seen other people do this before, this is not my original idea, but it's a very cute idea. I'm gonna paint this up to look like a book stack. So you know like how you can do like the 3 books. So we're gonna paint this. So I'm just gonna use this paint that I already have on hand. It is Folk Art. I bought this at Walmart for like $1 something. It's baby pink. It's this one right here, and it's a multi-surface, so you can use this on several different things. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna paint this whole entire thing pink. And I'm gonna turn it, of course, upside down. That way it looks like a stack of books. Okay, just gonna put me some paint on here. I'm just gonna paint this up really quick. Now if you wanted, you could do like an ombre effect. Like do one of this color pink, and then this one like mixed with a little bit of white, and then the bottom like a little bit more white, or mixed with red, just to kind of give like a different color on each one. Okay, I think on this side, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paint it pink, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of white on the next 2 to kind of see if I can mix it up a little bit. So let's kind of see. Gotta just put some pink on here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint this completely pink. Okay, so see, I've got that painted pink, and now I'm gonna take a little bit of white and let's see if I can do like an ombre. All right, so I've got that whole thing painted pink. Now right here in the center, I'm gonna do a little bit of dab of white paint. Okay, so just right there. Get off that chunk real quick. Okay. Now I'm just gonna kind of brush on that white a little bit. Okay, now my bottom one, I'm gonna do even more white to kind of see. Okay, so just put a little bit more white on the bottom one. And I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth. Somewhat. I mean, you can kind of tell. Like, I can kind of see. See how the top one is the original pink, and then just a little bit of white each time mixed in. So there you go. Yeah. So that's pretty. Like, this is like just solid pink right here. And then that is like the ombre effect. So that's pretty. I think I'm gonna do the ombre. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit over there and dry. Now I'm gonna take this love. This is also from the Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square section, and my store has had this year round. I just happened to pick it up now because of love for Valentine's Day. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint the love in the same color pink. That way everything kind of like color coordinates. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna use same paintbrush, same pink, and I'm just gonna paint the love part. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep painting this in this baby pink. Okay, so while I'm painting this, I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched my video making the little mini rolling pin and the marshmallow. And let me just say, y'all are so sweet. I mean, I'm so happy how many of you all have already made it. Like you said, and a lot of you already had the same items at home. And then some of you were so daggone funny, you're like, I'm running to the store right now. So I'm so happy that I was able to show you something, because those little marshmallows are adorable to decorate with. And I even have a couple things, for St. Patrick's Day to decorate them with too, so that'll be fun. Okay, so I have this painted the pink. Now I think I may take a little bit of this white and kind of do the same like ombre effect to this. I'm just going to put a little bit of white on this little plate that I have. And I'm just going to kind of mix it in with my pink paint. And then I'm just going to kind of go along the bottom just really quick. And just kind of just brush it on here. And then just try to like blend it for that kind of same ombre effect. And I'm just kind of going straight across the bottom. Okay, I can tell, but it's not as noticeable as like the books. But, okay, and I'm a sloppy painter. Can you kind of see how it's like lighter and then gets a little bit darker towards the top? But, okay. Okay, so now that I have that nice and dry, so now what I'm gonna do is, I am gonna take one of these furniture scratch markers. Okay, this is like a stain from Dollar Tree. This is in the color walnut. So like I said, this is a 3-pack you get at Dollar Tree. And this at my stores is over, like where they keep like the t-shirts and the hats and also like the hair accessories at my store. So like men's socks. So that's where I found all this at. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to stain my base. So, and it's just basically a marker. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get closer so you can see. So here's what it looks like right here. So this is a furniture scratch marker, like your floor too. Like if I get like a little nick on our wood floors, I'll use one of these. So, okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this and I'm basically just gonna color this little block. Just go push down and go straight across it. See, just like that. And it's gonna kind of go back and forth. Now, if you have some stain at home, you could do that. If you have some brown paint, you can mix it with some little bit of water and it makes a stain. But I had this on hand, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Like I said, I'm gonna just back and forth. And I don't want it to be perfect because I love rustic. So look at that, already. Okay, so now we have the pink love, like an ombre. Look how pretty that is. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside. Okay, so now that my books are dry, and look how pretty that is. I love that ombre look. All right, so I'm going to put, I'm gonna use these black stickers from Dollar Tree. Once again, the Crafter Square section. And I'm just gonna write, I love you. Just so, I love those words. Those are like the 3 best words in the whole world. I love you. So, okay. So I'm just gonna take, obviously, my eye. Okay, and I'm just gonna start putting them on these books. Okay, so I've got my eye. I'm gonna do love. Now, I always start backwards when I'm spelling out a letter, or when I'm spelling out a word, I always go backwards. So I'm gonna start with the E for love. That way you can get your placement just right. Okay. Now, what you may want to do is do Mod Podge. Like if you want this to kind of be like a permanent, put you some Mod Podge, then your stickers, and then go over with another coat of the Mod Podge. And Dollar Tree sells Mod Podge. So, I mean, you can get everything at Dollar Tree. Anything you need to craft, you can find at Dollar Tree. Let me get a V. Okay, so see, I got my I love. Then I'm gonna put you. You could also do, I love, like, I love us, I love you. You could do hugs and kisses, be mine, be my Valentine. You know, whatever you want to put on here. I love you. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna start backwards. So I'm gonna start with my U. And then my last thing is my Y. I wish that they sewed these little stickers in white because like I have it in white, or I have black, I have green and red. Like I really wish they would sell these little bitty stickers, the alphabet, in white. Okay, so right now, look how cute that is. That is so sweet. So like right now, they're sticking on there, but I have a feeling these are going to end up popping off. So like I said, I highly recommend using Mod Podge. So that way it kind of gives it more of a permanent hold. All right, so I got that right there. Now I'm going to take some of this black and white, the gingham from Dollar Tree. This is stuff that they have year round. Okay, and I'm just going to wrap it around my books, my little book stack. Look how sweet that is. I love it. Okay, just going to get your placement. I'm just going to kind of cut that off for right now. All right, So now I'm just gonna tie me a bow. Tie that tight right there. And then basically I'm just gonna do like I'm tying my shoe. Okay, I'm just gonna hold that down and I'm just gonna make my normal loop as if I'm tying my shoe. Okay, I'm gonna wrap that around there. And I'm just gonna pull that. Okay, I love it. That is so sweet looking. I love this. And you can make you so many different book stacks with this. Do a green set for St. Patrick's Day, you know, and just kind of have it say whatever you want. After that, paint this like white or black. You know, paint it black and then put like your names, like your family names on here. You could do I love you year round. You could do, like I said, I love us, this is us. I love that little saying too. But yeah, so you could do this right here. Normally, like people go and buy 3 books, you know, $3 at Dollar Tree. This is $1. So love that too. Okay, so this kind of goes together. So we got that right there. All right, I'm gonna set this to the side because we're not done. Okay, so now we are going to make a mini ladder for our tier tray. And one of you, Mary, you had said that you were gonna make one using your leftover paintbrushes. So I was like, that is so smart. But I am gonna use these wood dowels. You know, you get a 15-piece set from, you know, Dollar Tree, once again, the Crafter Square section. I'm gonna use these, and all I need is 3 of them. And I'm gonna make this adorable little ladder right here. It's gonna be so cute. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 3 of these wooden dowels from Dollar Tree. So I just need my 2 right here. And then I'm gonna take 1 of them. And then y'all, I'm gonna take this cheap, it's very cheap, this saw from Dollar Tree. It works, but I tell you what, every time I use it, it comes apart on me. And I have to constantly like put the blade back in. But for $1, it gets the project done. So if you have a better saw at home, use it. But I just like to do, when I do stuff, I want to know that any one of you could do it. You know, I don't want to think that you have a garage full of tools. Because believe me, my husband has tools out there. I don't know how to use all those things. You know, especially when he's not here. So I just want to do things that I know that you can go to Dollar Tree or you could run into Walmart, wherever, and you could just get you a little handsaw. So, all right, we're gonna do this little saw. And I think I'm just gonna use my book stack. You know, I just need something to get it up in the air. So, all right, yeah. You can make yours as wide as you want. I'm just gonna measure out 2.5. I'm just gonna take a pen, pencil, crayon, whatever you have sitting around, and I'm just gonna do a little marking. That way I kind of know where to start cutting. And your first one really doesn't matter, but your first one is gonna be like you're determining for the rest of them. So, okay, like I said, I got my little bitty mark just right there. Okay. And y'all, because I have a lot of new subscribers, and welcome, thank you. I am not a professional, you know, I just love to craft. I mean, you can see I'm in my kitchen. It's still a mess from taking Christmas stuff down, and I just love to do this kind of stuff, you know. So I just kind of, I get these ideas and I just go with it. So, all right, I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna hold it on top of my book stack. Just because I want it up off my counter, for one, and I want you to be able to see it. So like I said, just wherever I put that first mark, I'm just gonna saw this. It falls apart every single time, but it works. So very carefully I have to put it back together. So yeah, not everything from Dollar Tree is the best, but but you see, it worked. Look at that, it just cut that for me. So okay. Actually, I need 4 dowels. I wasn't thinking. I need 4 of these dowels because I need another. Okay, so I've got this cut right here. Now I just need to line these 2 up And like I said, my first cut determines what I need to cut the rest at. So, okay, now I've got this cut. And like I said, I'm just gonna lay these down, get them as even as I can. And then I'm just gonna put me a little mark so I know where to cut that little end piece off. All right, so once again, sit this up here. And I'm just going to saw this piece off. Okay, so I have these two cut. Now I just need to cut one more. All right, so once again, I'm gonna take one of the ones that I already cut. I'm gonna lay it down here. I'm gonna mark my new one so I know exactly where to cut to keep these the same length. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna hold this, I'm gonna brace it on here, and then I'm just going to saw it. Okay, so I now have 3 steps for my ladder. Now you could do 4 if you wanted, but I just kind of like the look of this right here, where I just did 3. So, but like I said, you can make as many of these as you want for $1. For $1. Okay. All right, so I got these. Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of sandpaper for the edges where I just cut off to kind of get them smooth. Okay, so I've got my 3 little steps for my ladder. Okay, so I got my little dowels, and I'm gonna put my little steps down so I know where I need to glue them at. Kind of get this as even as possible. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to lift up, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue onto each dowel. Okay, and I'm gonna lay that back down without burning myself. I'm just gonna hold that there for it to dry. I'm gonna do the same thing to right here. Just trying to go right in the center of both of these. Once again, lay that down. Okay, now my last one, same thing, a little bit of hot glue. I'm just gonna lay that down. Okay, look at the cute little ladder that we just made. And like I said, I mean, honestly, if I can do it, you can do it. Because like I said, it's a saw from Dollar Tree, but it worked, you know? And of course, it broke on me one time, but you just put it right back together. But yeah, so there's that. Now, once again, all I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this same furniture scratch marker and I'm going to color this. I'm just gonna paint this with this. Now, like I said, if you have stain at home, go ahead and stain it up. If you've got brown paint, mix it with a little bit of water, mix it up, and it makes a stain. But like I said, I have this, and I think these are really neat. So I'm just gonna color this using my marker. Okay, and once again, this is the same walnut color. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold this and I'm just going to paint this, stain it. Okay, and because, like I said, I love the whole rustic, farmhouse look, so I don't need mine to be completely perfect. Now you could also, before you glue it, you could go ahead and stain it up first, because actually the first one I made, I stained it first. So I maybe should have done it this way too, but we'll see. All right, look how cute. You see how cute that is? Now I definitely recommend staining it before you glue it together, because it's kind of hard to get in between all the little cracks, all the little pieces, but it still looks good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, I am gonna take, have you seen this new little fairy lights from Dollar Tree? It's like a van. So it's that. Okay, so I have one right here. Okay, I already have lights in it. And see that? See how it lights up? It's so pretty. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make like a mini wreath for our ladder, okay? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna wrap it around 3 fingers. So I'm gonna take my 3 fingers and I'm gonna hold it and I'm just gonna wrap this around it, just going in a circle, just wrap it around it. Okay, and I'm gonna pull it off my fingers. Okay, and it just made me this really pretty little wreath that lights up. So cute. Okay, now this is already coming apart. Like, I really like this idea, but the vine's already coming away from the from the wire. All right, now I'm just gonna take the end of the wire and I'm just gonna take it and push it through and then kind of come back, which will kind of just hold everything together in a circle for me. So, okay. So I got that. See? Take this, and now I'm just gonna wrap it over top of my ladder. So it looks like I have this pretty little lit up wreath on my ladder. And when I stick it on the white, you'll really be able to see it better. Okay, so now I am gonna show you how to do the chocolate dripping, like the chocolate hair all over the marshmallow. Okay? Once again, I'm just gonna take the foam dice from Dollar Tree. Open this up. I just need 1 of these. Okay. And then, yes, you can paint this white if you want to. That way you don't have to do as many balloons. But to me, I'm just gonna do 3 balloons because, I mean, you get 15 for $1. But yes, you could paint this white. That way you just have to do 1 balloon. Or you could just chalk paint this. But to me, the balloons are so easy. And actually less time consuming. So, okay, so take that, and then you just cut off the long neck of it, okay? And it leaves you with this hole right here, okay? So you just open that up, just open up the balloon, and you slide it over top of your marshmallow, or the type of this dice. Dice. I'm just going to pull this around over it. Okay, so there's 1. Like so, okay, once again, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to take my opening, and I'm going to give it a couple good stretches though before I start to pull it over top of that. Just open that up and just give you some good stretches first. Okay, then I'm going to take the balloon and go right over top again. There's that one. I'm gonna take my last one so you don't see any of the orange coming through. Just cut that neck off. Once again, I'm gonna take my balloon. I'm gonna pull that opening. Okay, let's give it some good stretches. Okay, go right over the top again. Okay, so this is what the bottom of your balloon looks like, or of your marshmallow is gonna look like. All you gotta do is just take this, pull it, and kind of flatten it at the bottom. And then I just take Scotch tape. I mean, you can use whatever you want, or if you can think of something better. But I'm just gonna tape this down just to kind of give me that smooth bottom so it'll sit down. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And of course, I'm getting paint everywhere. But all right, so that's the bottom, which you don't even see the bottom. So like I said, you could leave it alone. You could tape it. You could maybe hot glue it. I don't know, but I like the Scotch tape, which once again is from Dollar Tree. Okay, so pick whatever side you want to be your front. So I'll just do this right here. And I'm just gonna take a Sharpie, just a black Sharpie, and I'm gonna do just little arches. Just little like crescent moons for its eyes. You could also do circles. Let's see, I'm going to do like the crescent moon. So I want you to be able to see this. Okay, so like I said, just little crescents. Okay, it does not have to be perfect. And then I'm going to do little eyelashes. Once again, there's nothing perfect about that. Now I'm gonna do a little smiley face. Okay, look at that. Look how cute that is. Okay, so I'm gonna take that. Now I'm gonna take a paintbrush, just this little fun one. Okay. So I'm just gonna hold this and I'm just gonna do some pink little cheeks. See, it's so adorable. Like I said, it does not have to be perfect. So, okay, I got that one. Okay, for the hair, we are going to use black puffy paint. I bought this at Walmart for $1. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one right here. And sometimes Dollar Tree will have puffy paint. So just next time you go to Dollar Tree, see if you can find it there. If not, like I said, Walmart was like $1. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this black puffy paint and I'm gonna go back and forth on the top of its head. Okay. You can almost just leave it like that. Looks like it's got icing on it because it's made, you know, this is supposed to be like a marshmallow. So I'm just gonna take that and now I'm going to just smooth it out with this foam brush from Dollar Tree. Okay, now I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna give it a good shake. Just kind of come down as if, you know, the chocolate is running down his head. Okay, you can kind of just go all around it. Okay, I'm gonna take some more of this to like the chocolate. It's kind of coming down. Okay, just kind of go all the way around. Take some like the chocolate coming down. See that? See how it's like the chocolate is running down the sides. And once again, this does not have to be perfect because, I mean, it's like chocolate. You can do longer pieces if you want. Just gonna come around to the side. See how cute that is? Now, like I said, I'm just gonna kind of blend all of this up here at the top. Just kind of go around, you know, the edges. You can take it down, you know, lower if you want. And just kind of keep blending it. But look how cute that is. So it's like chocolate running down, but it also like gives it hair. Now this takes, you know, especially, you know, the more you put on here, like the thicker it is, the longer it's gonna take to dry. Mine took almost 5 hours to completely dry. So if you make these, just plan on them just kind of sitting around for a while. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the red and white little gingham ribbon from Dollar Tree. They always have this. And I'm just gonna tie her a little bow for her hair. Or someone told me that you made a little bow tie for a boy, which is really cute. So if I was to make another one, I would do its eyes and stuff up higher. And I probably wouldn't do the little pink cheeks, I don't think so. And then I would put my bow tie down here. But I have his mouth down too low to add a bow tie right now. But that's adorable. Okay, so once again, I am just going to take my end. I'm gonna do a loop. Okay, so it's gonna take that. Here's my little tail. I'm just gonna make one little loop. and I'm just gonna tuck it around just like I'm tying my shoes. Okay, and I'm gonna pull it and just kind of keep working with it to get it even. And of course, I don't need a very big bow. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna kind of keep adjusting until I get the size that I want. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cut that off there. Oop. Trim that up. All right, I think this bow is way too big. Oh, but that's cute though. It's like it's so big, but it's cute. All right, let's see. Let me just trim out my tail a little bit. Okay, now obviously mine is still wet because I just painted this. But for my video, I'm just gonna sit this little bow like right here on top of her hair because the puffy paint is wet, it's gonna hold it. But for you, I do not recommend doing your bow until its hair is completely dry. Or chocolate, you know, whatever you want to call it, chocolate or its hair. Okay, so it's not really sticking, like I said, because my paint is wet. But once it's dry, it'll stick like on this one. All right, but for right now, that is on there. And look how cute that is. It is so adorable with its little chocolate just kind of running down. Like I said, you can take your chocolate down as low as you want and have as many drips as you want. But yeah, it did take mine like 4 to 5 hours to fully dry. But yeah, this puffy paint works great and it leaves a shine. Like I said, I mean, you see this one, and this one I did 2 days ago. And see how shiny it is? And then it's completely dry. Okay, I think that we are now ready to decorate this tray. All right, I do have one other little thing, but it's super easy. We'll just kind of do it as we're going. Okay, let's decorate our 2-tier tray that we made from the Dollar Tree stuff. All right, I'm gonna take my red mug from Dollar Tree that I just stuck some of the little greenery in and these little suckers, little heart suckers. So I'm just gonna set that right there. I'm gonna take our book stacks. Ooh, I love that. I'm gonna stick this at the very top. Okay. I'm gonna stick the little marshmallow that we just made. I'm gonna stick that up here. Ooh, love it. I'm gonna take this one that we made in our last video together. Like I said, if you've not seen the video where we made this and the little mini rolling pins, I will link that. So, okay. So that one's gonna go right here. Okay, so there's that one. Now, okay, so now I'm gonna use a little more of this greenery. Like I said, this is from Walmart, but you can get greenery at Dollar Tree. You just have to pluck it off the flowers. Okay, just pull me a couple off there. Now, I did this little rolling pin the other day. I did red. I painted the little handles white. And see, like I said, the black stickers. I wish Dollar Tree had the white stickers because the white would really pop. See, I did like the XOXO. So cute. Love it. All right. Now, once again, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the greenery. I'm gonna stick it up here on the top. I'm gonna lay my little rolling pin across all this greenery. Okay, that is so cute. In a minute, I'm gonna adjust you so you can see this up here. All right, so we got our cup right here. Now I'm gonna take our little ladder that we just made. Do you see how cute that ladder is? That is so cute. Okay, now I'm gonna take the love that we painted. I'm gonna stick it right there in the front. Okay, so like I said, once again, we got our ladder, the little love sign, add a little bit of green, put a little bit more greenery over here. Okay, look how cute that is looking. All right, now I have this little red gumball machine that I bought at Dollar Tree around Christmas time. I bought a couple of these, and I'm so glad that I did because these have become like so popular and cute to decorate with. So like I said, I got this at Dollar Tree around Christmas, but I have heard that Walmart is selling them like in the Valentine's Day candy. So if you're at Walmart, check out the candy section, like the seasonal Not like where the Valentine decorations are, but like where the candy is. Okay, so I'm gonna take this plastic off. Okay, so it has all this candy in it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the green ones down in first as my base because I really don't need the green. So I'm gonna stick those down in there so I can get some height. Okay, now, look how cute that is. And all you see is like the red and the white. All right, put that back on there. Now I'm gonna sit this over here on this side. Yeah, so now I have that little Gumball Machine right here with that little pop of red for Valentine's Day. Okay, got some greenery going on. Just like I said, for that warmth. Now this is also from Dollar Tree. Love this. I'm just gonna take the little topper off and I'm gonna stick me in a little bit of green. Okay, so I got a little bit of green. And I'm gonna take one of these little styrofoam hearts from Dollar Tree that comes on a pick. I just took that off. Okay, just kind of adjust that. Okay, look. Just take a little bit of greenery and that little pink heart from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna stick this back here on the back side. That way it gives me a little something at the back. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna put a little bit, let me turn this around so you can see. I'm gonna put a little greenery, especially so you can kind of cover up my battery pack. Just kind of stick that. I kind of put this all around it. But it just adds a little bit of warmth to it also. All right, stick that. So cute. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness, I love both of these. These turned out so cute. And like I said, everything is from the Dollar Tree. Every single thing, but I will say about the greenery. But like I said, you can buy any flowers at Dollar Tree and they have greenery on them. Just pop the flowers off or just pop the little greenery off the flowers. Okay, but that's it. So let me know what you think. Which tray is your favorite? And of all the little projects that we did today, which one is your favorite? I love this little book stack. I mean, I think it turned out adorable. I'm so happy that we did the pink because I almost was going to do white, but I thought it was too much white on white. So I'm so happy that we chose to do pink and that we did the ombre effect. I just think it turned out adorable, especially with a little pop of the black and white gingham. But I mean, even the little ladder. This little ladder is so cute, and just adding the little suckers. Now, obviously, we're not going to eat these suckers, but it just adds so much to that red cup, which once again is Dollar Tree. And then all this right here is Dollar Tree. And the little marshmallows are so fun and cute to decorate with year-round. And like I said, for St. Patrick's Day, I have a cute little, so easy something for them. But yeah, so that's it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.